What's going on, people? It's yours truly, you know what I'm saying, Mel. Maybe I appeal to you with some money. Listen, I'm not gonna give you $1, so get that out your mind. We're gonna talk about making money on YouTube. I mean, full disclosure, I haven't made $1 on YouTube yet, you know what I'm saying, but I do know how. And I'm not gonna give you 7 steps, 20 tips, a whole bunch of mysteries. I'm not gonna ask you to buy a book. I'm not gonna tell you there's some secret formula. I'm not gonna tell you need to lose 20 pounds. I'm not gonna tell you need to gain 20 pounds. I'm not gonna tell you need to go to the Himalayas somewhere, spin around 7-6 sides, whatever. It's simple. You wanna try to make this money? You wanna try to get this bread? You know what I'm saying? You wanna make it rain all night? Listen, on a serious note, what you gotta do is play your strengths, follow your passions, because I know there's a lot of people out there that particularly want to, try to, succeed at this YouTube thing or succeed online anywhere. Folks don't know about copyrights and things of that nature, which you should. You should know how to protect your work. You should know about the Writers Guild. Check out the Writers Guild East, the Writers Guild West. Google that. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't know. But the reason that I'm doing this video right now is because I want to talk about how folks get frustrated, and thank you for the one person that was watching. You're not watching now, but then the upload comes. I don't know who's watching right now, but thank you for coming in. Thank you for the likes, the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? This one's for you. Maybe not really, but it's for me. Anyway, check this out. I think a lot of times people don't follow their passions. And that's what happens. A lot of times, you're trying to do things. It's like if I see somebody that's good at live streaming, maybe I shouldn't try to live stream like them. If I see somebody that's good at vlogging, maybe I shouldn't try to vlog like them. Maybe I should be passionate and do what works for me. It may take time, and it will. That's something that happens. You have to find your niche. You have to find what you're passionate about, because that's the thing that you're going to constantly go after. That's the thing that you're going to constantly do. That's the thing that you're going to go through no matter what, when you have the ups and the downs and everything around. Like with me, sometimes I play myself because I'm out here trying to do everything. I'm trying to live stream. I'm trying to vlog. I'm trying to, be funny, or whatever the case may be. But if I want to get the treasure, the money, or whatever it is that folks are after, I have to basically, follow my passion. And, one of my passions, if anybody knows me, is poetry. I could write spoken word or say spoken word all the time. I mean, who knows, maybe I could pull something from thin air. But the thing is, I see a lot of people on this platform, basically complaining or worrying or wondering why they're not, making the money, why they're not successful as some of the big YouTubers or some of the biggest stars or whatever it is. And a lot of us, face this problem, because we're constantly trying to copy or, duplicate what somebody else is doing instead of going after what motivates and inspires us. When you think about it, write it down on a piece of paper or look back to your childhood and ask yourself the question, what was it that you did, for hours? What was it you did when nobody was around, or no matter what anybody said? What was it that you were passionate about? What could you do all day? What is it that inspired you no matter what the day was, whether it rained, whether it shined, whether it was hurricaning, whether it was an earthquake, whatever the case was. The thing is, I think a lot of times we don't strive towards our passion. Of course, we need to work. Of course, you got to go out there and make money to pay bills and stuff like that, because this is bill money, so don't get it twisted, Or is it bill money? But anyway, the thing is this. I think a lot of times we don't spend, time chasing after those things that really inspire us, that really, would move us no matter what. We're so busy trying to do what's working for the next person instead of doing what works for us. Do what works for you. Do what makes you who you are. Do what makes you want to wake up every day and go after it, and chase after it, like no other. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, why not? Because, me trying to be a clone or me trying to be as good as somebody else is at singing, you don't want to hear me singing. I'm not going to do no singing videos, no cover songs, God, no. Who knows? Victor Garcia, I see you, man. I see you, thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for commenting. I appreciate that. I'm just vibing here this morning, this afternoon, actually. Good afternoon on the East Coast. Yours truly, the OG. But like I was saying to folks, man, you know, follow your passion. Sometimes it's not even, you know, just about the money, but let's be real. You know, all of us would like to have some dough if we on here doing what we do. Yeah, seek your dreams, bro. That's what I'm talking about. But I say with seeking your dreams, let it be your passion. Because sometimes our dreams could be a carbon copy of what somebody else is saying their dreams are. Because we're saying it worked for them, maybe it'll work for us. It's the popular thing to do. Like, I'm not on this live stream just because it's the popular thing to do. I had to take time to think about what folks was telling me. Like, come on the live stream, do the live stream. I'm not doing the live stream just because somebody told me to do it. Not just because it's a popular thing to do. It has to mean something to me. You know, it has to matter to me. It has to be something that I'm passionate about, something that I can see myself doing. If not, then why am I doing it? You know, it's like the rapper Biggie Smalls used to say, you know, never make moves unless your heart's in it. Think about it. I ask you the question to those folks that are going to watch this later on. Are you making moves with your heart in it? Are you doing things that you would do for free in order to make money, in order to, you know, be prosperous? Are those your dreams? I ask anybody, are those really your dreams? Are those somebody else's dreams that you're going after? I mean, you know, that's a good thing to ponder. You know, a lot of people would be surprised. If you look in the mirror, like Old Timer told me, modestly self-efface, which is just, you know, being real with yourself, being honest with yourself each day, you know, about, you know, what's going on. You know, like I said, what are you doing? What are you chasing after? Because I see people all the time on YouTube talking about, well, why I ain't got the views and why I ain't got the likes, why I ain't got the subscriptions, why I ain't got this, why I ain't got that. But then I ask you the question, you know, why aren't you chasing after your passion? You know, is that really your passion? Been asking yourself the same lately. Yeah. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with chasing after the passions. It's like a agricultural thing. You have the seed, you have the time, you have the harvest. A lot of people don't plant the seed, or if they plant the seed, they don't want to give it the time. And then if they give it the time and they plant the seed, they're not really waiting for the harvest. So they don't know what to do with either one of those. So my thing is, like, you know what? Put that time in. Plant the seed. Wait for the harvest. Know what to do with it. Because a lot of us want attention. A lot of us want money. A lot of us want money. A lot of us want, you know, all this fame and fortune that comes with being online or whatever the case may be. And the question is, are you ready for it? I say to you, I say to that small YouTuber out there, what's up, Free Music? I say to that small YouTuber out there, or that person struggling, let's say you did get all the money. Let's say you did get all the fame that you were asking for or begging for. Are you ready for it? Are you prepared for it? I mean, because there's Destroyer, yeah, show you the money. Everybody wants the money. But it's like Kevin Hart said, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be famous, but nobody want to put in the work. So the question is, are you willing to put in the work? Hey, I may be an old man before somebody say, you know what, this guy has something. Let me cut him a check. Let me give him something good. You know what I'm saying? I may be an old man. Okay, fine. But the question is, am I still working for it? One of the famous examples that I use is Colonel Sanders. You know Colonel Sanders, the KFC dude. That man was 65 years old before he became an international superstar. 65. He was retired collecting Social Security before he started to really make that bread. Until then, you know, he was being taken care of by government, but, you know, he fried chicken and stuff like that. Took a recipe, and then all of a sudden, you know, make it rain. You know, so my thing was like, you know, hey, maybe there's something to it. Yeah, 2.5 years, and I'm touching the distance of my first payout. Yeah, nah, it's like that, Free Music. It's like that. Listen, people understand, if this is something that you're really passionate about, and this is something that matters to you, it shouldn't matter if, you know, you ain't got the views or you ain't as big as somebody else is. Because the thing is, you know, it's best appreciated over time. Me personally, yeah, I would love for 1 million people to watch my stuff and have hundreds of thousands of subscribers or millions of subscribers. I would love that. But the reality is, maybe it's not my time. Maybe I'm not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to you. Be careful what you ask for, because you can get it tomorrow. To where now, all of a sudden, your life is something of public consumption, and you can't go outside the door without somebody knowing who you are. It's like Amber Rose. I was the model, stripper turned famous or whatever, the one that was with Kanye West. She was talking about recently how she was with Kanye West, you know, Amber Rose, and she broke up with him, or he broke up with her, and now she had this fame, but she was broke. So she's got these you know, paparazzi after her, you know, taking pictures of her, and she's like, well, damn, like, what do I do with all this? I have all this fame, but I have no money. So she had to figure out how to work it out, because things can come at you. You can become famous and still be broke. You know, look at TLC. TLC, you know, the singing group TLC, you know, had, you know, big hits and they were broke. You know, so the thing is, are you ready for the fame aspect? And then when it comes to the money, you know, you got countless stars, you know. Oh, what do you say, free music? I don't want millions, just a few grand per year. 10K would do good. Hey, listen, I would love 10K right now too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know, but also too, with me wanting 10K or me wanting money or fame or whatever it is, I do want to earn it. You know, you don't want things to just be given to you, you know. I mean, you want it to mean something. You want to know the value of money. And that's something that I had to learn the hard way, you know, just coming up, you know, in the projects, you know, low income housing, all that stuff, still working through low income housing. But you learn the value of $1. It means something to you. Like I said, this is bill money. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, show you the money. I can show you the money. Why not? You know, people respond well to money. But don't get it twisted. This is bill money. You know, I know I'm going to get a couple of people calling me, asking me for some dough. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself unless you want to contribute, you know. Yeah. Nah, you earn it. You know, like you said, free. You earn it. I mean, it's just something that, you know, it makes sense, man. You earn it, because when you earn it, it's harder to take away. You know, when you don't compromise yourself, you know, it's something that you can say, you know what, look, I didn't have to do anything corrupt. I didn't have to go through any unscrupulous things. You know, hey, Lynn, you know what I'm saying? That's what free says, free music says. But right now, I'm just talking about, you know, people earning money on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or IG, whatever platform you're on. It's about following your passions, you know, putting in that seed. That seed is your talent. That seed is your dreams, your goals into the soil. And then, you know, giving it time. It's maturating over the process. It's learning, you know, it's becoming who you will become in the future. Because when we first got on YouTube, whoever we are not who we would be. Even me now, I'm not. When I first got on this platform, the confidence that I have now, or the content that I'm able to produce, or the ideas that I have, I was not that in the beginning. I was becoming that, and still becoming whoever I will be towards the end of this journey, whatever that is, wherever that is, however it comes. Who knows? It may be a situation I don't earn a dime, but the thing is, it transforms me and puts me in a position for these opportunities. And sometimes people are caught up in the result as opposed to the opportunity to become. It is the journey that makes us. And, you know, not to get too philosophical, yeah, YouTube changes us. It does. You know, but it's like, what is it changing you into? You know, free? Is it changing you into somebody that you like? You know, or is it changing you into a clone of somebody else? You know, like, are you really, you know, reaching your dreams, reaching your goals? Are you really, you know, becoming who you need to be, who you should be? Or are you just a carbon copy of somebody else? And in that case, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, keep it, man. Take it back. Take my account. You know, throw me off this thing. You know, but my thing is just like, I see a lot of people out there doing stuff. Yeah, no. If it's giving you focus, then that means something. But people are so caught up on the numbers, on the metrics. You know, the likes, the money. You know, the attention and stuff like that. I remember. Me and a friend, we laughed how they had these classes in this major college, I won't say the name, about how, you know, it's like an internet famous course, you know, how to become internet famous, and we laughed at it. But years later, you see that, you know, it's a thing to try to become internet famous. Like, I'm not on here to try to be famous, but I would be lying to you if I would say I don't want certain attention. You know what I'm saying? Just like with anybody, you know, be realistic about it. But I'm doing this to spread a message, to connect with people, you know, to just really share my ideas and thoughts, and have ideas and thoughts shared back with me. And I say to anybody, if you don't accomplish your original goal with this thing, then what's the point? Now, if you want here to be famous, if you want here to be rich, then, you know, you're going to struggle, you know, because you still have to be passionate about something. On these platforms and stuff like that, you have to have a niche, you know, a niche to where you go, like a particular thing that you do, because the market is oversaturated. You know, there's a million vloggers. You know, there's probably 1 billion live streamers out there, somebody live streaming and doing their thing. You know, maybe 1 billion poets or whatever the case may be, or people playing music and stuff like that. But the question is, what makes you unique? What makes you special? What makes you somebody who stands out? You know, what do you do? And that's why a lot of times, you know, I don't want to say I preach, but I talk about quality. Because, you know, there's people out there that say, you know what, just upload a video. You know, just throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll get the success. It'll come, you know. And you could do that. But if that was the case, listen, I've uploaded almost 700 videos. I'm not gonna lie. Almost 700 videos, 630 something, maybe 40, whatever it is. Ain't nobody knowing me and getting me and giving me money based off that. If it was just about uploading videos, a lot of us would have a lot of paper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all right, Lynn, I got you. So, you love it or leave it alone. But my thing is this. You work on the quality. You know, first off, you find out what your passion is, right? And if this is something that's gonna work for you, you know, being on YouTube, being on Facebook, being on IG, being on Twitter, Reddit, Google Plus, if folks still do that, I still do it. You know, you figure out if it's worth it for you to be on these platforms, right? After you figure that out, then you start working on, you know, your passion, whatever your message is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, and then you start looking at the quality. You know, you get the quality together. You know, I mean, you figure out how to edit. You know, you figure out how to aim cameras, how to copyright your stuff if you need to copyright it. You figure out what style you want. You figure out how to try to differentiate yourself and create a standard of excellence for yourself. You know, you figure out how to do something just a little bit different for yourself. Like with me, I'm trying to do something a little different here. You know, maybe it's the same, but I'm trying to create a little vibe. And that's me. And then once you do that, you give yourself the time, because you already planted the seed, which is those passions, that quality, you know, the understanding of who you are and who's your audience and who you want to speak to. Because the reality is, I can't speak to everybody. I would love to speak to all of YouTube right now and get the response, a big response. But that's not going to happen at this particular moment. Not saying it can't. But then you put in the time. And over time, you know, it becomes what it will become. You know, I mean, you know, something that you may expect, something you may not expect. But you at least put yourself in the opportunity to reap the harvest to where you can, you know, really have something beautiful and special. And then what comes in the midst of it is also, too, that it's not just about us. You know, who wants success and it's just you? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you just sitting around with millions of dollars and all these accolades and all these resources and nobody to share it with, you know?